my beautiful Sagittariuses, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of February 10th. Happy Valentine's Day to those who celebrate. Just happy love. I think we could all use it, and in honor of that, I'm doing a bonus love reading at the end of your general forecast, so please stay tuned. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So guys, check all three to really understand the whole energy flow for the week ahead. And if this is your first time watching me, thank you so much. If it resonates with you or serves you in any way, please like and subscribe below. Guys, we're going to be entering Mercury retrograde soon. Cross your T's, dot your I's. It's all going to be good. There's so many different planetary placements that are really calling for powerful growth and revelation. You can see that everywhere, but February is going to be lighter. So I'm excited. Let's jump into it. Sagittarius, take a deep breath in for me. All right, let's see what the week has. Let me guide into the energy of Sagittarius. This week, well, this is just kind of flowing. That's too many. All right. For some reason, I put them face down. I always put them face up. All right. We have 9 of Swords, 7 of Cups, Page of Coins, 10 of Wands, the Ego card. I'm going to get one clarity card here first for this. Thank you. Okay. Now, Sagittarius. If you're familiar with tarot, don't let any of these get you all wonky. First off, we have the 9 of Swords. Your biggest goal this week, Sagittarius, is to make sure we watch our thoughts. There's going to be growth this week. There's going to be learning this week. There's going to be movement in our emotional world this week. But what's really going to be happening for you, what's going to be allowing this to happen, Sagittarius, is your ability to watch any thoughts of guilt, shame, shoulda, coulda, wouldas, what ifs, negative thoughts. When you have the 9 of Swords, I want to put the positive and the negative. The negative is it's sleepless nights, it's mental stress, it's anxiety, it's self-fulfilling prophecy. It's the kind where you make more problems because you're focused on it versus it would never have happened. The universe is trying to say, Sagittarius, we love you. 99.9% of the things you're stressed and worried about, they're not going to happen, but you have free will. So whatever you focus on for an extended period of time with heightened emotion, you manifest. That's just the law of manifestation. And we're manifesting all the time, whether consciously or unconsciously. So they're saying, watch your thoughts. Every time a negative thought, what if this happens? What if this breaks down? What if this doesn't work? Stop. What ifs aren't truth. Fear isn't real. It feels real. It feels like its own freaking entity. I can tell you stories. There's been times I had to hold both my arms to keep me from touching that cell phone. But in that moment, Sagittarius, say, you know what? God, Goddess, universe, whatever you believe in, Bob, all of this fear, all of this stress, all this anxiety, it's overwhelming, but I surrender it. I give it. Take it from me. Fill me with peace. And if you have to do that 1,000 times a day, then so be it. But you have to keep surrendering. You have to keep switching it. It's just a thought, a habit, or a belief. It's only a thought you keep thinking, so think differently. You have the 7 of Water. Well, I can see why you're a little stressed. There's a decision to be made that's a little bit emotionally complex for you. But it's what it's doing, it's you kind of ruminating, you kind of going over and over and over. It's not providing solutions. It's just procrastination. The solution, when you have the 7 of Water, and guys, I am not preaching here, but it's kind of like you know the answer. You know, it's very clear. 1 + 2 = 3. But it's the emotions and the fear we have behind making this decision that make it complicated. It's not really complicated. Not logically, just emotionally. Page of Coins. There is something here you're learning. You're growing. You're learning about yourself. You're learning about your boundaries, who you are, who you're not, what you need, what you don't want, what's negotiable, what's non-negotiable. Stand by it, Sagittarius. You lose nothing. You lose nothing by standing by your values, your self-worth, your self-respect, by honoring your boundaries, by honoring who you are, and by not settling. You lose nothing. You think you do, but you lose nothing. Nothing of value, nothing that resonated. You're learning, you're growing. This is just a mental game. The one thing about swords, even if it's the 9 of Swords, it's in the head, right? It's in your head. It's not real. It feels real. And yeah, it could happen. It could also not happen. So we got to battle these thoughts. If I were you, Sagittarius, what I would do, I mean, I'm all about meditation. But even if you're not, if you go to bed, there's these amazing one guy called Dashi, Dauschy, I think. He does really great sleep meditations. There's one that's called I Am Love or I Am Loved. It's not about romance. It's not about anybody else. It's about you and your self-worth and your worthiness. There's other ones there too about love, but there's also ones with healing. Do it while you sleep. If it's too hard to do it while you're awake, definitely do it right before bed because you set the energy for the coming day. Now you have the 10 of Wands. You feel a little overwhelmed this week. Might be a lot on your plate. You might be trying to please a lot of different people. Stop. This is when you burn the candle at both ends. This is not just about physical tasks, mental stress, emotional stress, physical requirements. And this is kind of just too much. It's too much. No, Sagittarius, you're full of life and fire and travel and spirit. That's who you are, right? So all this shit, it got you down. So you have to be able to ask for help. Say, no, can't do it. And if asking you for help is, can you please pick up the kids? Or asking for help can look like scheduling that therapy session, that EDMR session, or EMDR session. Those are awesome. But it's stress-related health concerns, so try not to do burnout. Be careful of your immune system right now. Get that rest. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Have that cry. Punch that pillow. Have that talk with somebody that listens and loves you and can, or be objective. This is a week of really, really getting your mind in order. We have the ego card. Your concerns, they're not really concerns of the spirit, not concerns of your soul. And you might think they're concerns of your heart, but they're not. They're concerns of your fear. And there's a difference. Again, I'm not preaching, but learning to know the difference between love and fear, between fear and intuition, it's a game changer. You have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, she's about marriage and love. She's about relationships going to the next level. But it's because she honors herself. She honors what she feels. She honors the feelings of others and respects them. She's patient. She's understanding with herself. And when she's a patient understanding with herself, she's able to do so with other people. Now you have the Three of Swords. Sag, there's something happening. Three of Swords tends to be about grief, sadness. Maybe something didn't turn out the way you wanted. Maybe you keep hustling and working at relationships or something and shit just ain't changing and you're frustrated and stressed and you can't take it. Maybe you're not supposed to. Ever think about that? Maybe you're not supposed to take it. Maybe that's what you're supposed to be learning. I've done enough. You pick up the slack. It's not sustainable. This 10 of Wands, this juggling, this overwhelm, it's not sustainable. It can be done for little spurts. That's just life. But not for the long haul. That's not good for your health. Mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, regardless. But you're meant to, Sagittarius, be happy. You're meant to be happy in love, in relationships, in home, in who you are. That's what's here for you. That's what you're going to be living. But you have to get past the barrier of your mind, the fear, and just say, pardon my French, but fuck it. You know what? I can't juggle all day. I can only take care of this. And you know what? That's what you're supposed to do, Sag. And you're going to be blessed and you're going to learn and you're going to be happy and the relationships are going to develop and your intuition's going to be on point. But it's that overthinking, that's scary, that shoulda, coulda, woulda, what ifs that are just blocking all of that. So just, it just reminds me of when you're just screw it. And I'm not condoning anything, but you grab that glass of wine or that beer or you smoke that joint, whatever it is you do. And you're just you know what? Screw it. I can't, it's not sustainable. I'm just going to balance myself out. I probably said a couple things I shouldn't have said, but it's just you're far from who you are, right? So go back, travel, have fun, laugh. That's you. All right. Now that we're looking at this, understand that this is a good week, Sagittarius. Growth. Think about the gym, right? I don't know about you, but I'm not the biggest fan, even though I go. But when you work out, it doesn't feel good. It hurts, right? When you're growing, it hurts a little bit, but you get stronger and things break, your muscles break apart and they come back together again and they come back stronger, right? And you look fantastic as a result. I think today's a gym week, a mental gym week. All right, Sag, let's look at your love forecast. Now, this is guidance. Now, the cards I'm pulling isn't just for this week. It's just, I'm just asking the universe, the divine angels, for romantic guidance as of right now for the energy of Sagittarius. Take a deep breath. Let's do this. Romantic guidance. Ooh. Okay, and we're also going to pull from the love deck. I'm just letting you guys know this is the Romance Angels Love Deck by Dear Virtue. I don't think she makes it anymore, but it's really great. Let's see. Whoa. Any more? Looks like it's just one. Okay. Sorry, guys. I put them face down. Six of Wands, the Perspective card, which is the Hangman in traditional tarot. Justice card. Seven of Cups. Didn't we have we have the Seven of Cups here too? And Three of Cups. Hey, the Love card is calling in your soulmate. What, Sagittarius? First things first, we have the Six of Wands. Guys, whatever it is you're tackling, whatever project romantically, whether it's been working on a marriage, working on a relationship, working on yourself, you're doing a great job. Yeah, it could look like a mess. It kind of reminds me like when you cook, right? Delicious meal, but there's a big old mess in the kitchen. Guys, when you have the Six of Wands, you guys have done a great job. Don't look at how things look outside. Yeah, things could be a little everywhere, but you've grown. You're being successful. You've made it to this next level in your love life. And when you have the Six of Wands, it's not about, I did a good job, I'm just going to sit back. No, it's about acting on it, building upon what you learned. Next goal. You have the Perspective card. You have the Hangman of traditional tarot. And when you think of the Hangman, when they hang upside down, right, the whole world looks different. The universe is saying, look it, step back. Let's look at everything that's happened and let's reframe it. This isn't I'm going to example. I'm not saying your life is a mess, but say like, this isn't a problem. This is an opportunity. This isn't a mess. This is the outcome of all this hard work, like just when you come out of the gym, right? Sweaty, look a little gross, but you're fantastic. Don't judge things by how they look on the outside. Now, when you have the Hangman, another key aspect of that card is saying, dare to be different. Jump. What's being asked of you, Sagittarius, is to do something outside of your comfort zone. Make those decisions. Go for it. Do it. Now, you have the Justice card. Now, for any Sagittarius that are dealing with any core issues, maybe it could be divorce, it could be child, anything in your love life. Number one, things are going to work out in your favor. But what you're being asked, Sagittarius, is to be ethical. As long as you're on the up and up, you're not being vindictive, things are going to work in your favor. Justice card is about not giving up on, and even if you guys have no core issues, ace. On its base level, it's like, look it, you're fighting for yourself, Sagittarius. You're fighting for what you deserve. You're not giving up on you, on your dreams, on any of it. When it comes to your love life, you're being asked to step up, do something outside the norm, be different because what you've been doing maybe hasn't been working, and not give up, not settle. Fight. Fight for what you deserve, fight for who you are. Now, when I say fight, not always meaning like this. I'm saying say no when you mean no. Say this is my boundary, you will not cross it. This is unacceptable. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Seven of Cups. You had it over here too. So again, this is about, it's time to make a decision, Sag. What do you want? What do you need? Be clear and just go for it, because that's not going to change. Your needs are not going to change. Your desires, they might change a little bit, but who you are, maybe you need someone who's a good communicator, emotionally mature. I mean, who doesn't? Spirited, energetic, introvert, extrovert. What do you want? And be honest with yourself. Who cares if anybody else listens? And it's time to take action. Action time, Sagittarius, in your love life. Go for it. See reframe everything, stand up for yourself, and move. Because staying in this limbo is causing toxicity in the body. I would highly suggest a cleanse of some form. Do a chakra cleansing, maybe a water detox 24 hours. Cleanse yourself out, because you might notice you feel a little lethargic. Three of Cups, guys. Once you do this, everything you're looking for, Sagittarius, is right here. The Three of Cups is celebration. It's also good news. News of engagements, weddings, births, good announcements, but it's a time for fun and living and embracing life. Guys, there's a lot of good news that's going to be coming your way, and it's going to come your way because you stood your ground, you made those decisions, and you might be thinking or fearing the worst, but you're going to get the best. The best. You have calling in your soulmate. For those single Sagittariuses right now, all these choices, they're aligning you. When you make choices, not just here and here and here, but in your movements, That's a vibrational match. And when you do that, your energy and frequency rises because you're respecting and loving yourself. And as a result, it's calling in partners that resonate at that level. You can't call in a healthy partner when you're doing things that are below your self-worth. You know what I'm saying? Calling in your soulmate, visualizations, affirmations, vision boards. If you guys are interested in a manifestation, I did an amazing workshop, 4 hours, guys. We do everything: vision board, water manifesting, 555, candle work. We do everything. So let me know if you're interested in this. I'll put the link down below, guys. But you guys are manifesting the love and the partner, not just of your dreams, but that you deserve. That's worthy of you, Sagittarius. This is an incredible freaking week. You're being called, you're being guided, you're being loved, you're being supported, and you guys are going to come out on top. You have to have faith in that and love yourself enough to just go for it. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope this serves you. Have a beautiful week, a beautiful Valentines. If you like a more in-depth reading, a healing session, a manifestation session, please let me know. My link will be down below. Otherwise, guys, I will see you next week for next week's readings. Take care.